Hi, Monty McCullough here on Mar Mesa, and another episode number 6, of our next model home here. Well, here it is, November, and we're finishing this thing up in about 3 months for our grand opening. So there's been a lot of work going on here the last month and a lot more work to do. So let's come on inside and let's track the progress of this thing. This will be a lot of fun. There's been a lot of stuff done, and we're going to go take a look at some of the finish work and some of the fit and quality that we're installing. Here at the entranceway to the model home, we're starting to apply the veneer stone. Now, it's a simulated wood look, kind of neat, kind of cool. It's groutless, so it's got that tight butt joint modern look. This stone comes from a company called Creative Minds. And the unique thing about this company is it's a Portland-based cement and sand that creates the body of the stone. And it also has iron oxide dyes in the sand and the Portland cement when they make the stone, which means that the color on the outside transfers through and through the stone. Each stone piece is about 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch thick. So the nice thing with the color of the stone being through and through is if it ever gets chipped or scratched, you'll never notice the difference. The color on the outside is the same as the color on the interior of the stone. That's very unique to the Creative Minds stone, because all the other veneer stones, the body is made up of cement, and so if you chip it or scratch that stone, then you look at the gray cement below the veneer layer of the color of the surface of the stone. Hey, we're in the master bath, and here's a good display of our typical cabinets. This is what you call a floating cabinet. So when you pan down below, it looks like it's floating up above the floor line about 1 foot. It's kind of a neat, modern, dramatic look. Everybody likes that. We typically will do that in the master bath areas and in the powder rooms. Now, the cabinets are real high quality, good stuff. All the interiors are made out of 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch maple hardwood interiors. We love the maple because it's just a really good wood that lasts forever. And then they're made out of Blue Motion soft close. Here is all the hinges and the glide, so when the door closes, it just pushes softly closed. And of course, when the doors come on, they'll have the same soft close motion for the cabinet doors. Now, the subtop to the cabinet, you're going to notice this really thick chunk of plywood. It's 1 1/8 inch thick plywood. It makes for a really solid cabinet countertop. So when the quartz stone goes on top, it's got a really tough foundation to sit on. These cabinets will last as long as the house, as long as you take care of them. So really good cabinets. And I'll tell you another thing about cabinets. People will, on the return value for an estate home, people pay a lot of money to install the cabinets in a home, and the return on investment is like #1. This is a typical door. They're 8 foot high, and this one is 3 feet wide, the master bedroom entryway. It's solid core, 1 3/4 inch thick, so it's a little thicker than normal doors. Most track house doors are 1 3/8 thick. This one's thicker than that. Very heavy doors, of course, solid wood core. Now, these doors here are slab doors, very modern looking, and then we struck 5 lines through to give it a 6-panel look. They'll all be painted, I don't know if we've decided the paint color yet, but it's either going to be white, 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 or black, black, black. Now, you always want to paint your doors with an enamel finish. That way, handprints can be wiped off, and any smudges can be taken care of very easily. Now, these doors are going to be 4 hinged. So when you pan over here, you can see these are just temporary construction hinges for right now. So we put them on just to set the door and get all the mathematics right. But the finished product, we're going to take, once the doors are painted, then we're going to take these temporary hinges off, and we're going to put on the nice stainless steel forever hinges. And these are obviously connected to 2x6 solid walls with these real tough 3/4 inch poplar jambs. So a lot of structure goes into these doors. Doors are one of those things where you just don't ever have to worry about or need to worry about. They should work from day one, and they should work for 100 years thereafter with very little maintenance. So we got to get it right the first time. Well, we started digging the pool this week, and that's good because, again, this home opens in about 3 months, and there's a lot of work to do on the pool. We've got to put in all the steel mesh now. We've got to put in install all the gunite, run all the plumbing and electrical, but we've had a good start. And now this is an interesting pool because half of it is hanging out over the top of the slope. So there's going to be a really strong structural wall out along the back side of the pool, and then that has that disappearing edge to it too. So this is going to have a lot of drama in the backyard as you sit underneath your veranda room and you look out over the coastal canyon. You can look out over your pool and the disappearing edge. So a lot of neat things are going to be coming here when the pool's done, but a lot of work to get it done between now and then. Okay, well, this is Monty McCullough from Mar Mesa. I look forward to seeing everybody in next episode number 7, where a lot more stuff will be happening. Oh, and by the way, these homes, the fit and finishes and all the finish applications on these homes really come together the last month or two of the home. It seems like these homes take forever and forever and forever to build, but it is crazy what happens the last 30 days, 60 days of these homes, where we have 20 and 30 subcontractors in here putting in all kinds of crazy stuff. So the next few episodes are going to be wild, fun, exciting, because a lot of the fit and finishes are going in. Okay, signing off, Mar Mesa.